Namaste children, this is Nancy from Dalmia Vidya Mandir, Dalmia Brum. Now I am going to teach Maths for grade 8. The previous class we have seen rational number, first unit we have completed. Second unit is linear equation in one variable. Today we are going to see this one only, linear equations in one variable. This is second unit. First we should know about equation. Equation is nothing but a mathematical statement consists of an equal symbol between two algebraic expressions that have the same value. For example, here 3x plus 5 is equal to 14 is on what? Equation. This is the example for what? Equation. Why I am telling about equation? Because today we are going to see about what? Linear equation. You must know about first what is equation. Here 3x plus 5 is an expression. 14 is also one expression. Here the two expressions equal by indicating this equal symbol. So that it is called what? Equation. So that it is called what? Equation. See, this is also an example for what? Equation. 5x plus 7, that is equal to root 2. This is one expression and this is another expression. Expression is nothing but it consists variable, constant with basic operations, 4 basic operations. Here what basic operation we have in between 5x and 7 plus. What are the 4 basic operations? Minus, into and divide. Addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. This is called what? Expression. An expression contains variable, constant and one of the expression. Basic expression plus or minus or into or divide symbol. Here this is one expression. LHS we have one expression. RHS we have one expression. Both are equal. If I put equal symbol in between two expression, that is called what? Equation. In between two expression, if we have equal symbol, the whole thing is called what? Equation. The whole thing is called what? Equation. Here, in this expression, x is called what? Variable. And 5 is called coefficient of x. 5 is called coefficient of x. The 7 is called constant and root 2 is also called what? Constant. For variable we have to use the alphabet. Here what alphabet we have used? X. Variable is nothing but what? The alphabets. Variable is nothing but what? The alphabet. Here coefficient is nothing but what number we have before the variable. That is only called what? Coefficient. So this is called expression. This is called what? Expression. Here in between the two expression equal symbol is there. So the whole thing is called equation. You have learnt already in the previous class about expression and equation. Now I am just recalling. I hope you understood what is equation. In between two expression if you have equal symbol, that is called what? Equation. That is called what? Equation. Here we are going to see about what? Linear equation. Linear equation is nothing but if the highest power of the variable is 1 means. If the highest power of the variable is 1 mean, we can say that is what? Linear equation. For example, here in this equation, what is the power of the variable x? 1. Here nothing is there means what? 1. What is the power of the variable x? 1. See in the next example. In the next example also, power of the variable y is 1. Here 1. Similarly, here power of the variable m is 1. So, these are all called linear equation. Why these are all called linear equation? Because the highest power or exponent of the variable as 1. Variable as 1. If the highest power of the variable is 1 mean, we can say those equations are linear equations. Linear equations. Understood? Here we are going to see specifically what today? Linear equation in one variable. Linear equations in one variable. Here only one variable is there. See, I have given 3 examples. In these examples, in each example we have only one variable is there. See, in this example variable x is there, and in this equation variable, here one variable x is there. Similarly, in third one, in this equation also we have only one variable x is there. So this is called linear equation in one variable. Here these are also linear equation, but in this equation we have two variables. One is y, another one is x. And in this equation how many variables are there? Here also two variables. One is a, another one is b. And here also two variables are there. So these are the examples for what? Linear equation in two variable. In this equation, highest power of both the variable is 1. Anyway, we can say this is what? Linear equation. But here we have two variables are there. So it is called linear equation in two variable. And these are all the examples for what? Linear equation in three variable. See, in all the places, highest power of the variable is what? 1. Here power of the variable x is what? 1. And for the variable y, highest power is what? 1. Here for the z, power is what? 1. So it is called linear equation. But what you have to say? Linear equation in three variable, because three variables are there. X plus y plus z equal to 0. Similarly, here also three variables are there. So this is called linear equation in three variable. Here also three variables are there, x, y, z. If you have only one variable, we can say that is what? Linear equation in one variable. Two variables are appeared means you have to say linear equation in two variable. Three variables are there means what you have to say? Linear equation in three variable. Now we are going to see how to solve linear equation in one variable. So to solve the linear equation, we have to follow these steps. What is the main step? We have to isolate the variable. That means we have to separate the variable on one side of the equation so that the number that is the solution is on the other side. To bring solution for the linear equation, what should be our aim? Our aim should be we have to keep the unknown variable. I mean the variable alphabet. That alone we have to keep in one side. Remaining and all we should bring it on the another side. So variable should be in one side. If we have a variable in the left hand side means remaining and all we should bring it in the right side. Automatically we will get the solution. Right side we will get what? Solution after simplifying. Understood? I'll show you one example. See here, this is a linear equation. Why it is linear equation? Because here the highest power of the variable x is what? 1. Nothing is there means what? 1. So this is what? Linear equation. Here we have to solve. Solve means what? We have to find the solution for the unknown value. Here unknown is what? Variable. Here the unknown is what? Variable. To find the variable value x, to find the value of x, we should keep x alone in the left side. Remaining and all we should bring it in the right side. Automatically we will get the value for the variable x value. Understood? So we should keep x alone in the left side. Just I have brought this minus 2 in the right side. While you are bringing minus 2 in the right side, what symbol you have to put? Plus symbol. Minus 2 means right side, plus. Minus 2 means right side, plus. Suppose plus 2 is there means while you are bringing plus 2 in the right side, what symbol you have to put? Minus 2. Here minus 2 is there, so right side plus 2. So 7 plus 2 is equal to 9. Already 7 is on the right side. We should not change anything in the right side term. Only you have to change the symbol for the left side term alone. Because you are bringing this minus 2 in the right side. While you are bringing minus 2 in the right side, you should put with the opposite symbol. So plus 2. Now we have 7 plus 2. Both are having same symbol. So we should add. If we add 7 with 2, what will you get? 9. So x value is 9. Here x value is 9. One more example I have given. Y plus 3 is equal to what? 10. Y plus 3 is equal to what? 10. To find y value, what we should do? We have to keep. Otherwise, we should isolate y variable alone in the left side. And the remaining all we should bring it in right side. So, I kept y alone in the left side. I'm just going to bring this plus 3 in the right side. While you are bringing plus 3 in the right side, this plus 3 becomes what? Minus 3. Plus 3 becomes what? Minus 3. So 10 minus 3. Already we have a right side 10 is there. So you should not change anything for the right side term. Only there is a change for the left side term because we are bringing this plus 3 in the right side. So plus 3 becomes minus 3. So plus 10 and this plus 3 becomes right side minus 3. Now we have different symbol. Different symbol means what we have to do? Subtract. Same symbols means we should add. Different symbols means we should subtract. If we subtract 3 from 10, what we will get? 7. After subtracting, we should put greater number symbol. Here 10 has plus symbol. So after subtracting, for 7 also we should put what symbol? Plus. So y is equal to 7. Y equal to 7. I hope you understood.